By age 26, I'd been married for a couple of years, and I was 2 years away from having a kid, and I already had 2 degrees and 4 published books. It turns, and by the way, that's actually, I'm not even a success story if you go back 50 years. Socialist terminology, democratic socialism, socialism, beautiful idea, socialism, socialism violates. The democratic socialist countries of Norway are generally not owned, except, Norway is an exception in which Marxism, democratic socialism. The problem for conservatives is we never actually argue on a moral level. Different than socialism. Communism. The truth is that socialism is the most selfish philosophy on planet Earth. The labor value of theory, which, the value labor of theory, it's been a long day. The labor, yes, socialism. We need to be very specific. When you talk about the ownership of the means of production, are you talking about my version, because that's called capitalism, or are you talking about where the government owns the means of production or crams down on voluntary associations' rules as to the means of production?
I'm talking about neither.
It's immoral, it's evil, it's wrong. It's going to be socialism. Socialism alienates anyone with half a brain. Socialism is a shitty idea. Communist, democratic socialism. Socialism is rape, and capitalism is consensual sex. Socialism, democratic socialism. Democratic socialism is democratic socialism. Then we're arguing over semantics. Yeah, socialism, it's a great idea. Socialism? Like the actual socialism?
If you wake up one morning and you find yourself in a society where 23-year-olds with 4-year college degrees and initiative who aren't smoking weed every day, if they can't make enough to buy a car, much less a home, much less get married, much less have children, then why should you be surprised when half of them say they prefer socialism?
Well,
you should not be surprised.
When the pedal hits the metal, you talk in the book about technology and how it's shifting and taking away jobs from folks. Yes. And you make specific reference to truck driving and the fact that there are going to be these automated cars on the roads. So would you, Tucker Carlson, be in favor of restrictions on the ability of trucking companies to use this sort of technology specifically to, sort of artificially maintain the number of jobs that are available in the trucking industry?
Are you joking? In a second. We're not letting driverless trucks on the road, period. Why? Really simple. Driving for a living is the single most common job for high school educated men in this country, in all 50 states. By the way, that's the same group whose wages have gone down by 11% over the past 30 years. The social cost of eliminating their jobs in a 10-year span, 5-year span, 30-year span is so high that it's not sustainable. So the greater good is protecting your citizens from, look, capitalism is the best economic system I can think of, I think that anyone's ever thought of. But that doesn't mean that it's a religion and everything about it is good.
No, but
there's no Nicene Creed of capitalism that I have to buy into. What I care about is living in a country where, decent people can live happy lives, actually. And so, no, I would say, no, are you joking? And I maybe would make up some pretext for public consumption, like, oh, they're dangerous. The technology is not quite finessed. No. But the truth would be, I don't want to put 10 million men out of work because you're going to have 10 million dead families, and the cascading effect from that will wreck your country.
Don't accept it.